Well, good evening and welcome to my Psychic Connection. I'm your host, Journey Ryan. It is Dream Interpretations tonight, and we are coming up on a holiday. Tomorrow is Good Friday, so happy Easter to those who celebrate Easter. And tomorrow we won't have a show due to it being Good Friday, so we're going to go ahead and take a break. But we will be returning on Monday again with me, Journey Ryan, for psychic readings. We got some cool stuff coming up for you guys in the summer. Can't wait for that to start coming about, and you guys will see some commercials here for it. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys are ready for those dreams. I know a bunch of you guys have a lot of dreams. They have meanings. Dreams usually come in symbolism. And well, there are different ways to interpret dreams. How I do it through the psychic's point of view, and I see the psychic read within the dream in which you're having, and then I'm able to explain to you the situation and what the dream means. Miranda and I used to tag team that. She would give you the scientific point of view, and I would give you the psychic's point of view. 9 times out of 10, they definitely came together in the same way. So it's pretty cool that we're capable of doing that. We do miss Marin. She's been very, 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 very busy, and hopefully she'll be able to join us in the future months. So very, very excited about having her on the show and talking to you guys about dreams. But I love doing it too. So hopefully you guys are willing, ready, and able to talk about your dreams. Now, hopefully you guys are dream journaling like we've been talking about, putting a book and a pen and piece of paper, or using your cell phone, talking to your cell phone and letting yourself know about your dreams. All right, so I definitely see a bunch of you guys on here. I want to say hi to everybody who's watching right now. Now, remember, guys, we are here 5 nights a week. So on Monday nights, we're here with me, Journey Ryan, with psychic readings. On Tuesday, we're here with Gifts of Faith. On Wednesday, we're here with Trinity Black. On Thursday, Dream Interpretations with me, Journey Ryan. And every other Friday, we're here with Aquarius Roberts. So I hope you guys are ready for tonight's show. And we're going to go straight down the list as it comes through. Guys, April 10th. I know you guys have been watching us here on YouTube and Twitch. Know that our Facebook Lives will be available again. So you guys can have luxury of watching from your Facebook channel or here at YouTube and Twitch. So we do have some gifts that we're going to be giving away because we are still doing the drawing, and we can't wait to see who wins this time. Each month we give away a certain product. So if you are part of our group and you guys are subscribed and you've rang the bell, it notifies us to let us know that you've subscribed and ring the bell, and then your name gets put into our list to let us know that you guys are watching, paying attention, and you get the chance to win a prize. So awesome. It says it says your eyes look crazy blue today. It must be the shirt. Actually, no, my eyes are hazel, so they changed from blue to gray to green. So depending on my mood, I'm in a very calm mood today. I did some meditation and tried to calm my energy down. As you know, I practice what I preach. I don't just tell people to do things and then not do them myself. So definitely, if you get the chance to give yourself, even 5 minutes out of the day, give yourself that chance to meditate. It's very important. Give yourself that time. It's all about care and all about love. And, that makes a big difference. All right, so we're going to get this show on the road, and we're going to start with Christina A. and Sweet Baby Girl. So, Christina A., please provide me with your dream. I can't wait to see what you're doing. So, Ray says you're like a chameleon. This is true. I mean, you can basically judge how I'm feeling by my eyes. So, if my eyes are really blue, I'm in a chill mood. If they're green, I know something's up, and if they're gray, get the hell out of the way. So it's not a good sign when they're gray. Means I'm pissed off. And they've been gray on this show before. Especially when people start trying to attack the other psychics on here. It's unnecessary. Go ruin someone else's show. We're here to have a good time and talk to people that actually want to hear. If you're not really wanting to hear and you're just here to goof off, go somewhere else because I'm going to block you. All right. Christina has gone ahead and put her dream up, so let's take a look and see what she's got to say. This is Journey. So I had a dream that still has me thinking. I had a dream where I saw Ivan and me at a park, and out of nowhere we start making out, and he looks me in the eye and says, "I need you always." He then gets on one knee, pulls a ring box, but the bad part is I woke up, so I don't know what happened after that. Journey, what does this mean? Well, because Ivan is someone who's on your mind quite a bit and is the love interest of who you would like to be with, so this has a lot of symbolism, and I call it wishful dreaming. Putting the energy forward, putting it in place, allowing yourself to see what could be. But the thing about it is Ivan has this energy where he tries to make sense of everything, but then he runs from himself. And I'm not surprised that you woke up at the moment that he could have popped the question. And the reason being is that he was running. And so even in the dream, he's still running, and you don't get that opportunity to see. And that makes a big difference. And so if you were to have this dream again, I wouldn't be surprised that every time he opens or tries to open the box, or he tries to say something to you, you either won't see it, or you won't hear it, or you'll wake up. So these are all things that I feel like, are associated, because right now, currently, he's running. And because he's running like that, it's, causing that emotional back and forth. She says, yeah, he's always been like that. He keeps his emotional side close to him. Of course he does, because he's been hurt before in the past, and he feels like, I need to hold this close to me, because if I don't, I'm going to get myself hurt. So even subconsciously, that by knowing him, and that makes you feel that way, which is actually affecting the dream in which you're having. So the dream that you're having is knowing the energy between the two of you is there, and you're trying to put that forward. You want to try to put that positive energy and the closeness. Now, the symbolism of the making out and, the ring is the connection between the two of you, the love connection. And so it's reminding you that that connection has not died. It has not failed. It is still there. And I feel as though that you guys are going to come together. So this, to me, still looks really good. I don't feel like that's a bad thing at all. So the energy, to me, it looks like you guys are going to come together and it's going to get better. So, oh, my light just changed. We're getting blue lights in here, guys. Blue lights. All right, let's fix that. Oh, no, bad color. Bad color, guys. All right, so, yeah, but Ivan's energy is up and down right now. And that, like I said, I didn't feel like that was surprising. It says, I've been doing meditation and being a bit calmer than before. That's good. So I won't have any contact from him until after the 20th of April. Well, that's the date that stood out in the dream. So that had to be that was a contact energy at that point to let you know that, yeah, he's coming, but is he ready? And that's the biggest thing. It's like, are you ready? Is this something that's going to happen? I believe so. I believe it's going to happen. I believe you're going to, get to that point where, things feel good and calmer. And so the energy is definitely there for you. But at the same time, it is kind of annoying to sit and wait. But the dreams are there to help calm you as well. I don't feel like the dreams are there to like punish you or anything. So I don't want you to feel like you're being punished, because you're not. All right, guys. I'm trying to fix this damn light. There we go. All right. All right. So, yeah, but when the conversation happens between the two of you, Christina, you're going to be happy. I definitely feel like the dream is reminding you, because you are waiting patiently for this to happen, that, that energy's there. So I want you to hold tight, continue. Um, when we dream, it's to help our subconscious. This is to help, not to like string you along, but to keep you focused and balanced currently while you wait for him to make a move. So it has a lot to do with that. It's his energy that drives me crazy a bit, because I hear the songs more often than before too. Well, that's why you need to constantly, you know, continue to keep doing your meditation and relaxing and allowing him to come forward, because it's his anxiety that he's got to get past. You, on the other hand, you are trying to stay calm, mellow, and ready for this to happen. He, on the other hand, is running from anxiety, and knowing how he feels is driving him crazy. So hang in there. All right. Thanks, Christina. I appreciate your dream tonight, and I hope that made sense for you. All right. The next person in line is Sweet Baby Girl. Sweet Baby Girl, get your dream ready for me. And yes, guys, I am drinking my coconut water. She says, absolutely true. Thank you so much, Journey. No problem. This stuff here, guys, is phenomenal. And it's only 1 gram of sugar in this whole damn bottle, and I like it. So those of you who watch and count carbs and count sugars, that stuff's good. And I'm not being sponsored by them. They're just really damn good. And they have a whole bunch of flavors, but the coconut ones are my favorite. And don't drink them all, because I want some. Don't drink them all, because I want some. The coconut ones are my favorite. Y'all can have all the other ones. Cherry's really good, too. I like cherry. It's my second. You have your first favorite, your second favorite. So if your favorite ain't there, you've got a backup. And then there's another one after that. It's coconut pineapple. It tastes like a pina colada. Good stuff. It'd be really good with coconut rum. But we're not talking about that on here. All right, guys. So I'm waiting on Sweet Baby Girl to bring their dream down. All right, there's Sweet Baby Girl. Ray says, I was so tempted to get coconut water yesterday, but I didn't. I'll take this as confirmation for next time. Absolutely, it's delicious, and it's refreshing and rehydrating and all kinds of good stuff. All right, so let's take a look at Sweet Baby Girl's dream here. It says, I had a dream. I saw a girl I never met hand me a turtle. The turtle winked at me and winked at me, and I touched it, but didn't take it. Okay, so what do turtles mean to you? There's a symbolization behind the turtle, and turtles have a certain symbolic energy. What does turtle mean to you? What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think turtle? That's the one thing I could ask you there is, what does that mean? Because that has that message, because the turtle was interacting with you in that type of way, winking at you, but yet you wouldn't touch it. The turtle has a meaning to you. What do you get when you think of turtles? What is it? What's your connection to turtles? It could be a person, it could be a place, it could be a thing. All right. So we wait on Sweet Baby Girl to respond to that. Just know, guys, we are here 5 nights a week. We're also being sponsored by My Press Marketing, where you can get all your marketing needs. You can actually get some advertising hours here at My Psychic Connection, which would allow your ad to be here as long as our show exists. So just know that you'll always be on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and all the other fun places that we're at, including iHeartRadio. So remember, you guys can put your ads here at My Psychic Connection. but you got to go through my press marketing in order to make that happen. All right. She says, for me, it means fertility and happiness. No. What does the turtle mean? I'm not looking for a symbolic answer. I'm not looking for that type of answer. I'm looking for, is it connected to a person? Is it connected to a place? What happens when you see turtles? There's a connection to turtles. The fertility and the happiness, I can see that. That's good, but I feel like it means more. Said I had a grandmother who called me and my little sister turtles. Okay, that's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so this is a connection to the grandmother. All right, that makes sense. That makes more sense to me now. So, the grandmother giving a blessing. Are you trying to get pregnant? Because I see a grandmother giving a blessing on this, but the thing about the turtle with the wink means it's coming, but it's not time yet. I feel as though with this symbolization and you not taking the turtle, I got that it's not time yet. You touch it, you like it, you want to feel it, you want this to be something, but it's not time. Says, yes, I'm trying to get pregnant. Okay, so for pregnancy for you, even in the dream, it's showing you the idea of pregnancy is great. It's showing you that it would bring you happiness. It's showing you different things. The grandmother coming through. It's telling me about, it's a great idea, but it's saying it's not time. But I'm also seeing something about partnership as well. So the fertility, I don't feel like you have a fertility problem. I don't think that you're unhappy, but I don't see the happiness of a relationship, like a solid relationship. Like it's not quite there yet. So does that make sense to you? Because I'm seeing that the relationship needs to develop. And is there a significant other that you're with that's someone who's consistent in your life currently? Because I'm feeling as though that needs to, I'm getting pointed to that because it was somebody else handing you a turtle, someone you have never met. So the reason I asked that is because this shows me here, it seems like it's a partner that you haven't met. That's why I want to see what that is, and if your relationship, or if you're even in a relationship, but yet you want to get pregnant because you want a baby, because I get that too. But I want to know if your relationship is there, and if not, the person in which you're trying to get pregnant with needs to open up to you more, because clearly you still don't know them well enough and you weren't ready to take that baby just yet. Says, right, that makes sense for sure. Says, yeah, the guy I'm seeing and me are building a better bond. Okay, so right there shows me that's why the person that you didn't know in the dream, whether it be a girl or a guy in the dream, you just need to get to know your partner just that much more, so that person that hands off the turtle to you will be recognizable. And I have a feeling the next time you have a dream that's similar to this one, or this exact dream, that the person handing you that turtle will be your grandmother in the dream, because it'll be a symbolism of family. Says, yeah, we've only been together for 3 months. Right. So, okay, that makes sense. That's why you don't know them. That's why you weren't ready to take on the turtle. So subconsciously, you already know this. Your dream is definitely talking to you. Your dream is saying, it's a great idea. I know you want a child. It is possible for you, but it isn't time yet. So you don't know the person well enough in order to have the baby, which is fine. which is fine because you said you're building a bond and it's getting good. The energy is getting stronger between the two of you. The universe is letting you know that baby is definitely in your future and that you're going to get there. But let's get to know the partner better. So I feel like there's things about the partner that you need to know, especially about babies, especially when it comes to building a family. You want to make sure that this is the person that you want to create this family with. That's why you didn't know the person in the dream. It says, do you get any time frames on when I do find out I'm pregnant? Now, this isn't really, we're not doing the actual reading, we're just reading the dream. So you can check me out on Monday and we'll get to that baby time frame. Says my grandmother's anniversary of her passing is the day after Easter. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that she's not with us anymore, but know that she's in a better and happier place and that she is visiting. So that's good. The energy to me feels like get to know your partner better. Allow yourself to know them deeply. And I feel like the whole fertility thing is working in your favor when it actually comes down to it, when it actually becomes time for you to, have this baby. I do believe that you're going to be able to do that. So I don't feel like to be a problem. I actually feel like that's good. So just know, baby in the future for sure, but know your partner. Even yourself subconsciously is telling you it's not time. I really want you to know your partner. I think that's the key in all this, is knowing that partner. Because currently, you don't know them well enough to know that they're going to be the partner you want them to be. And I'm not saying that your partner's bad. I just get that it's not time yet. So I hope that makes sense to you. And I hope that you understand it. I know that you want the baby. I know that you're trying. But I'm sure once you get those few steps taken care of, in order to have that baby, you'll have it. All right, no problem there. She says that's positive for sure. Thank you so much for the reading. You're welcome, sweetie. And just know, what you're planning, it's there. Just take the steps necessary in order to get to it. Thank you so much for your dream tonight. I do appreciate it. All right, guys, we are going to take a small break. After the break, I want to get to Gupta, Rave, make sure you get your dream put together, and we'll be right back after these messages. Guys, we are back. All right, Rave, where are you? Come on down. You are next on our list. After Rave is going to be Moonrock 777. Please come on down. All right. So, guys, if you haven't checked out My Psychic Connection, check out the new link at www.mypsychicconnection.com. The new site is up and running. The chat system is getting its final testing, so that'll be up soon. But the email and all of that is up and running. So just go to mypsychicconnection.com and check us out. All right. So Rave has brought forth their dream, and let's go ahead and take a look at it. It says, in the dream I saw sea in the middle of a city. It had tides, and it looked like a beach. There were people around, and I was going to drive in the sea, but I was in my PJs, and I went to change in a room. When I was trying to change, I saw my pants were worn inside out, and it upset me, and I decided to leave. So this ocean in the middle of the city showing me here that your emotions are getting the best of you, for one. So emotions are taking you down, and it feels like every time you're out and about, somebody has this energy to try to, kind of feels like people are attacking in a way. And I don't think they're realizing that they're attacking you, but they are. It's with their words, they're sharp. Some of the things they say comes off very negative, and it's not the way you would like someone to communicate with you, because it's not a way you would communicate with them. So it's definitely bothersome. When it comes to get things done, like about yourself, you feel like you're inside out. Your emotions are on your sleeves right now. That's why your clothes were inside out, and it was bothering you so badly that you had to leave. Your emotions, again, like I said, are getting the best of you, and also feel as though that you're getting ready to go to the next level. But unfortunately, because people keep trying to keep you where you're at, or kind of beating you down right now, that's why you feel the way you do. And that's why you're dreaming the way you are currently, because your emotions are beating you down, but your emotions are being controlled by those around you. So everybody's kind of kicking your butt at the moment. And it's not just one person. This is multiple people. I feel like you have a huge tolerance for a lot of things, but not a huge tolerance for everybody to do it at once. That seems to be the biggest problem, is that everybody's doing it at once. And so you're seeing the tides, you're seeing the ocean in the middle, the city is representing the people that surround you, and your clothes inside out is showing your feelings being not the way you want them. Being out in the open, something that wouldn't be seen as being seen from you. And like I said, you usually have a very strong tolerance, but there's so many people that are around you with this terrible attitude, and so you're carrying that burden of everybody else's pressures, everybody else's annoyances, everybody else's bitches, and you're trying to be there, and you're trying to be strong for everybody, but at the same time you're doing that, it's wearing on you so badly that your emotions are being shown and brought to the surface. It says it might in and her friends, even though I don't talk to any of them, but I'm worn out by my family too. See, I didn't get invited in this at all. Not in or the friends. I mean, that could be part of it, but it's not associated with this dream. The family too, I do believe that does have a part of it. That actually is involved. But I'm getting that it's not just them, it's outside friends. It's not just the family. It's everybody seems to have that complaint. You seem to be the person that people can confide in. and they'll talk to you about their problems. They'll talk to you about everything. Now, you may not be getting listened to by them. And because they're carrying so much negativity, when they talk to you, you're carrying their burdens. So in your dream state, you're processing these burdens. So that's what it looks like to you in the dream. And the inn and her friends, it may be a little part of it, but I don't believe it's the main focus here. The main focus seems to be coming from other people. And that seems to be something that wears you down and it's taking its toll on you. So if I were you, I would do maybe a saltwater bath or maybe some salt scrubs, kind of wash away some of the negativity. If you don't feel like listening to someone talk about their state, always tell them that you're busy at the moment, or I'm going to take a nap or do something to that nature. Just kind of, you're not blowing them off, like you're not avoiding them, but you're just saying, I need a minute for myself. So that way you can get a little bit of little peace of mind. When it comes to your family, you kind of need to kind of push back on them. They are wearing on you. Your emotions are already at the surface because of N. So for anybody else to add to that type of pressure, it's not going to help you any. So you are going to feel raw and inside out. And it makes you feel defeated. That's why in the dream you decided to leave, because you're feeling defeated every time you try to do something, every time you try to help somebody, every time you try to make something happen. You feel defeat. That's because you're tired. You've been trying hard to make certain things in your life happen. They really haven't been going in the way that you've wanted them to. Currently, that is something temporary, and that's why you saw the tides, because they come in and they go out. So I feel like you'll be able to release yourself from some of these negativities if you can allow yourself to sage yourself, saltwater bath, salt scrub, whatever you can do. And it's as simple as taking your regular house salt, putting it in your, lather your loofah up with whatever soap or washcloth or whatever you use to wash your body, and just shake some salt on it. And then scrub your body with it and allow the negativity to go down the drain. You need to focus on releasing. And it says, yes, that's true. But the thing is that you've got too much. I know you're the rock for everybody. You're really strong, and everybody sees you as that strong person. But in order to continue to keep being that strong leader that you are, you have to give yourself a break at some point. Because if you don't, that strong leader becomes vulnerable due to their emotions that get overworked. You don't want to overwork your nerves. Trust me. I'm one of those people who know all about that. So even myself, I tell people, it's like I take my time. I'll do a meditation. I'll do something to make me feel good, something to make me feel decent, and something that will bring some type of understanding for myself. And I believe if you can do that for you, this is going to help you. But emotionally, in this dream, you're showing yourself that I need a break. It said I also had a dream after that, which I saw in the graveyard. That's because some things are coming to their end. So there are certain things that are coming to their end when that comes to that dream. And I believe it's a lot of the negativity and some of the people that associate with that dream circles more around N than this dream. The only thing about this dream in N has everything to do with the emotional tie, the tides that you saw, and the clothes inside out. But because N was bringing all of that to the surface, that's why the clothes are inside out. So all of your emotions are on the surface, and people are starting to read them. And it's not making you happy at all. So give yourself a break. You need to be able to calm your energy down. That way your clothes will go right side out. You'll feel stronger and more confident about yourself, and things will start to piece back together. But recommend the salt baths. And after you use salt on your loofah, when you wash your body, make sure you guys rinse it off thoroughly and moisturize, because salt does dehydrate. So that's how they make different types of jerky, and that's how they tan hides and do things like that. So salt is very powerful. So please use it wisely. But Rave, thank you so much. I do appreciate your dream tonight. It was very interesting. And just know that you're going to find your place in this, and you're going to calm your energies down. The tides will slow down if you have these dreams again. And if you can find that balance that you're looking for, then you're going to find out that the clothes that you're wearing will be right side out. The waves to this tide would not be so high, and you'll be able to see calm seas. Things will be good for you. Says, thank you. I appreciate your reading. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, let's keep on going here. We have a couple more people. I got Moonrock777. Moonrock777. Bring down that dream. Let's see what you got going on here. I want to pick up what you're throwing down. What's going on? All right. Moonrock777. Are you here? All right, there we go. I knew you were here. All right, Moonrock77 says, hi, Journey. I don't know if this was a dream or something else because it felt so real, but I remember being in my childhood room when I was a child. I woke up and saw a white butterfly. What else happened? What happened to this white butterfly? I need a little bit more information there. It says, which I still see from time to time. I reached out and touched it. It zapped me and turned into a moth and started attacking me. When I got under my covers, then I got under my covers because it scared me. What do you think it means? It's transformation. Taking a good thing and turning it into a bad thing. At the time, somebody was doing something that was taking what was pure and beautiful and turning it into something that was not so great. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't a good thing that they were doing. And do you remember what was going on in that period of your life when you had that dream? Because I do get it was a dream, but it felt like you were awake, which to me shows me astral projection. So you were astral projecting out of your body into a waking state. You touched a butterfly, which zapped you, and it turned into a moth, which shows the transformation. It's not a bad thing, but it wasn't a good thing. It did affect you. That's why you got zapped by it. So something in your life at that current time was happening. Someone was doing something that wasn't good. And because they did this, this affected you as a person. So after that dream, I had never slept in my own room again. Well, that's because you were fearful and felt pain. That's understandable. Do you know by chance what age you were? And do you know at the time, was there something going on in the household? Because this to me looks like it took something that was making you feel safe and turned it into a completely negative situation. How old were you? Were your parents fighting? Was it, a death in the family? Something changed that did something, but it is connected to family. Let's find out. Just waiting for the response. And why we do that. Just know, guys, we are here 5 nights a week. Remember, Monday through Wednesday, we do readings. Thursdays, we do dream interpretation. And on Fridays, we have special guests. And every other Friday, we have tarot reads with Aquarius Roberts. So make sure you guys tune in. This Friday, we will be off because of Good Friday, but we will be returning next week on Friday, and Aquarius Roberts will be joining us. All right. So Moonrock says, no, unfortunately, I don't remember much from my childhood, but I do remember that a war was happening in my country, and my home was never great. I had to take care of myself. My childhood is out of order in my memory, so I don't know how old I was or what was happening before or after. Okay, so due to the ruckus, because at one point in time, you felt safe, loved, and cared for, and then some type of event changed that for you, which also kept you from sleeping in your own room after that. So there was something major, and that's what this dream was about. It was about transformation. But the dream was supposed to be continued because you're supposed to touch the moth now. The moth is still around you. I don't feel that it's not around you. So I want you to try to meditate on that and try to manifest the dream to see the moth. In order to touch the moth, to see the transformation. Will you feel the shock again? Absolutely. Most definitely. But, the thing about it is that, I'm sorry for your childhood and the way it was, but I really want you to manifest this dream. I want you to think about it. I want you to meditate on it because I want you to touch the moth. Because I feel as though even in your adult life, your life isn't really where you want it to be, and there's something missing. And I believe that you're going to touch this moth, and when this moth gives you back what you've lost, because to me it's almost like the moth took something from you. It took the butterfly away. It made you see the reality of things. Now it's time to touch the moth, and I'm guaranteeing it's going to turn back into that white butterfly. When that happens, life will change. But definitely meditate and see if we can't bring this dream forth again so you can take back what you've lost. Says, oh, really interesting. I will definitely try to meditate on it. Yes, I'm always feeling like something's missing, but I don't know what. Well, yeah, we all get to that point at some point in our life, but with you in this dream, I really feel like this moth is going to give back to you what was lost. But the reason that you only had this dream and it felt so real is because it took something from you in your dream state. So by touching this moth within, I see the butterfly coming back. And the butterfly provides you with some missing elements from your life and will help provide you with the things that you're looking for. It'll come to you like thoughts. It'll be amazing how it happens. You're just like, I wonder why I never thought about that before. I wonder why I never did it like this before. I wonder why I didn't have an understanding on this before. It will all come in. Manifest it. I think it's time. I feel as though that you haven't had that dream before because it scared you. And don't be scared of it. Manifest it. Take down the wall. Take down the barrier that's keeping you from having this dream. All right, Moonrock, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. You have a beautiful evening. Thank you so much for your dream tonight. All right. Oh, this said, I still remember the dream very clearly, and I think about it from time to time. Absolutely, I would too. I mean, something that you dream that's beautiful, and then all of a sudden you're like touching it, and it zaps you completely, and then life turns out to be shitty, and then you're scared of things. I mean, there's a lot that happened there, and that's why I said we need to take down that wall, meditate, bring that dream back to you, touch that damn moth, catch that son of a bitch, and get back what you've lost, because I really do believe the moth did something to you in order for you to wake up to a certain type of reality, to make you see what was before you. And it wasn't like with rose-colored glasses. It was like, boom, this is the truth, and it's shitty, and it sucks. Okay, you've done that long enough. Now it's time to get the moth, turn it back into a butterfly, and take back what was taken from you, because life isn't the same anymore. It's different. And it will get better, too. Thank you. It says, thank you, Journey. You're welcome. No problem. All right, guys, let's keep on going here. After Moon Rock, it was Jasmine. So, Jasmine, come on down. And then Rave. Ray of Sunshine. I know you've been waiting for a dream. Get your guys' dreams ready. We'll be right back after these messages. Guys, and we are back. All right, let me have since we don't have Jasmine putting up a dream, Ray, go ahead and put your dream up. Said you've been waiting for this show. Let's do it, girl. Oh, there's Jasmine. All right, cool. All right, let's go with Jasmine. From this year, I saw him trying to be with me. What does that mean? What does that dream mean? I dreamt of A trying to be with me. I usually don't dream of him, and if I dream him, I always see him running away from me. Well, that's because you feel like in waking life, you feel like exactly what the dream is telling you. And the dream is also telling you here that it's showing me here that it's let him go. Let him run. Let him do what he's going to do. There's nothing you can do to stop him from running. You can't stop him from doing what he's doing currently because he's not ready. A seems to be running from himself because I didn't see anything chasing him. I feel as though that A is running from themselves and they're trying to figure themselves out. So in the dream, you see him, you don't usually dream about him, and he always seems to be running away from you, but there's nothing chasing him. The only thing he's running from is himself. And by doing so, he's leaving you alone. And so your waking life is mimicking your dream life currently, because that's what you see from him, is that he's keeping distance between you. And that's, to me, is only temporary. I don't feel like that's a forever thing. But I'm also seeing that, it's okay to let him run. I feel like he needs to get this out of his system. So in the dream, I feel like you're preparing yourself for him to continue. And the dream is telling you that, if you're wanting him to come and to be with you, you need to have the patience. And then the dream is providing you with those patience. So you're processing the things that are happening in your waking life currently. So it doesn't shock me on that one. And like I said, kind of let him go through his fit. Let him run. Let him be scared alone. It says, what does this mean? He's trying to be with me. I don't get that he's trying to be with you currently. He's running from himself. So he's not trying to be with anybody. He's too busy running from himself. She said true. But I don't feel like right now your dream is telling you to continue to stand your ground and let him run. Let him do what he's got to do, get it out of the system. Because you don't want A to come into your life and then run while you guys are trying to build something, because that's going to be damaging not only to the relationship but to you. It's going to make you feel a certain way. So don't let that happen. And just know that things are going to come about. So I'm not too worried about what A's doing currently, as A decides that they're going to continue to keep running from nobody but themselves. So with you and A, that's going to take some time if you truly want to make this something more than what it is. But don't allow yourself to get involved until A stops running. Is he involved with any person? Well, I'm not doing readings like that. I'm just interpreting dreams tonight, guys. Said yes. So allow him to run. Make sure you don't involve yourself, and you'll be fine. Let him run. When he's done running, he will come to you. And you will have a dream knowing that as well. This is more of a premonition to you. This is your way. It's kind of like a heads up, which is nice, because not everybody gets that. Said thank you. You're welcome, Jasmine. No problem. All right. Rave's got a dream for me. It says, I went back in time and was in a room of a period style mansions with my dog and a small pig, my partner, and my young child. We were hiding the pig in a white grand piano from a wolf. All right. The wolf that was in the house. Wow. What I got from this, the pig's a secret keeper. And the energy that I picked up from going back in time is that this secret is something that's from the past. And it seemed like it was trying to surface in your present day. Said the wolf could smell the pig and I kept telling the others to hide him in our car, but it was too late. The wolf knew we were hiding the pig in the piano and was trying to eat him. So we quickly put the dun dun dun. But yeah, no, I feel like the wolf is the people trying to find out the secret. It says the pig in the car and made a getaway, except when drove off the property, the car turned into a horse and carriage. Horses and men were chasing us, but we managed to get away. So, Ray, there's a secret here that I'm pretty sure we shouldn't be talking about on the air. So I'm gonna be a little bit cryptic with this read. Something from the past that is a secret is trying to come to the surface. The wolf is the people trying to find out who it is because they're in search of it, like bloodhounds. They want to know. They know something's up, but you found a way to get away with it. And I'm not saying it's like a bad secret. It's just not something you want to share with everybody. And it is an old secret. This is something that you've kept with you for a very long time. And very few people know about it. And I don't feel like it's something you want to share with somebody. It's a spiritual experience. And I don't think many people would believe you. To experience what you experienced in this situation, most people would not believe you, not for 1 second. But yet they're dying to know what this is, what is being held back that they don't know. Do not share that information with anybody. I feel as though you need to continue to keep it to yourself. But this was definitely a spiritual experience that you went through. Not saying it was the best of spiritual experience, but it's something that happened to you. And says, I have no idea what the secret is. Not sure. Like I said, I'm being cryptic. This is probably something I would rather talk about offline. So we're going to have a sit down and we'll have a little chat about the secret and something that you know about. Again, it's not something everybody would believe, but it did happen. I do believe it involves a spiritual energy on top of it. So it does have spirit involved. And I feel like it's something that everybody's dying to know. And you've been able to get away with it. I might be being too cryptic for you to realize what I'm saying, but I will explain it to you and give you a better explanation. I just don't want to share that type of energy on the show. Because again, that would be I'm letting the cat out of the bag if I do that. Or in this case, the pig. And that's not something I'm not willing to do that. So I'd rather keep that between you and I, and then I'll explain it to you a little bit better without having to be so cryptic about it. And that way you can get a better understanding of what the hell I'm talking about. But the pig is the spiritual symbolization, is what I got. So. And then, like I said, I'll send you a message. You and we're friends on Facebook, correct? Ray, we're friends on Facebook, right? I think you're in my group. Says, okay, I'm on edge of my seat here, Journey. I know, I have something to explain to you, and unfortunately, it's going to take me probably a couple days to really explain it to you. So I'm going to write it all out in an email for you and then send it to you. But we are friends on Facebook, so I can connect with you in that way, correct? Okay. So, guys, just know that we are coming to the end of our show. And Wicked Fairy, did you have a dream that you wanted to bring forth real quick before we end the show? All right, so while we wait and see if Wicked Fairy's there, I was going to ask you guys as the audience, what would you guys think about connecting to us with calling in a certain number? I'm going to get a phone number that you guys can call in, and this number will be connected. That way we can hear you, so we don't have to wait for you guys to type up your message. You'd be able to tell us your message. Now, I'm not saying we're not going to get rid of the type. We're not going to get rid of the chat. It's still going to be there. Because some people I do know are from other countries, and it could charge you for that. And we're not looking to do that. We're just looking to, broaden the horizons and do something a little different, which I thought would be interesting. That way you guys can hear the other person talking, and we can all chat and make that a little bit quicker. Maybe get your answers to you a little faster. Tell me what you think. We can do it through Facebook, and would make it very easy for you guys to connect. I can, video connect, or just call you directly through Facebook and make it so much easier. Just a thought, just an idea. All right, guys, tell me what you guys think about that idea as we grab Wicked Fairy's dream. This is Journey. I had a dream in which I was outside my house, grounding with the light of the full moon, and all of a sudden I saw a light come out of the moon in a form of a cross, and then standing next to me is my boyfriend, and I asked him, "What are you doing here?" He just smiled at me and gently kissed me, and then I woke up. Okay, wow. Right off the bat, Wicked Fairy, I can tell you this right now. Your spiritual enlightenment is happening with you. That's why you were grounding. You were outside the house. You were enjoying. You were basking in the light. The thing about the boyfriend was a reassurance for you. I do feel like things would come together are coming together pretty strongly between you and the boyfriend. And then the energy from the moon is letting you know you're getting to the next level. You're going to find yourself getting a little bit more irritated with some of your friends, which is going to make you back off a little bit. I don't want you to feel that as a worry. You're not going to hate them. You just need a little bit of time away from them as you start to develop and start to meet friends on a different level. And they're going to be meeting you on your level, which is really good. And I feel like that energy is going to be great. So get prepared for that type of energy and good things to come. So it's going to be awesome. So that's what your dream means. Your dream means you're getting ready for the next level. You're basking, you're grounding, you're doing all the right things that you need to be doing, but you're definitely going to the next level. Now, the boyfriend holding your hand, gently kissing you, doing things like that, that's a reminder not to fall backwards. You're growing, you're moving forward, and things are going to get in a much better place. It says, we're doing good together, and we are talking about moving in together, which is definitely going to happen. Says, wow, that's truly amazing news. So again, this light, this grounding, you're outside of a house, you're talking about moving in, the boyfriend shows up, gives you the gentle kisses, makes you feel good. Yeah, things are where they need to be. You're in a good place. That's a really good dream. That's very empowering, because like I said, this light from the moon and the grounding really showed you going to the next level, becoming very level-headed, balancing things out. The house situation and the boyfriend popping up, that's to kind of remind you that that's actually the direction in which you're going, which is good. You need that in your life. I do believe it's going to happen, and I can't wait for that. We'll talk about that on Monday's show, and we'll get a read on that and find out when that's going to happen. And, I really just feel like the pieces of the puzzle are really coming together, but the only warning that I saw within the dream, it was basically saying, now that you're grounded, now that you see the light, don't go backwards. The boyfriend's holding your hand. The house is there. I mean, you guys are finding that balance. So don't let those who get jealous, irritated, or annoyed that you're moving forward without them stand in your way. That doesn't mean you get angry with them. It just means you separate yourself from them just for a little while so you can get to that next level. You're growing, girl. You're growing. Says, oh, wow, that's truly amazing news. I have to come back Monday to ask you more. Absolutely. Let's do it. Says, I believe it. And says, thank you, Journey. I have the chills. Good. Get the chills. That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. You're in a good place. You're really going to you're making stride. It's good. I'm very happy for you. And your dream is reminding you that this is a good thing. All right, guys, this has been a beautiful show. I'm so excited for what we talked about and communicating with you guys through Facebook, doing some video calls through Facebook where we can connect with you directly on here, and that's really exciting. So, but from everyone here at My Psychic Connection, we want to say thank you so much for watching. Remember, tune in Monday when we come back from the holiday break. We will be here with myself, Journey Ryan, doing psychic readings. Tuesday here with Faith, Wednesday with Trinity, Thursday with me with Dream Interpretations, and Friday with Aquarius Roberts. Until then, you guys have a beautiful and safe holiday, and we will see you next week.